I know Chigs is in here recording this.
No Chid Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know, Chig gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chid's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
Even if someone is a legend, what is an interview with them worth? Not how you would feel emotionally, but what would the cost be to get them to sit down with you? Recently, Vlad and Marlon Wayans had this discrepancy in public. Vlad wanted an interview. Marlon had a number and stipulations, like percentages of the profits forever. But Vlad disagreed. But not only would Vlad disagree, he would go on to different interviews bringing up Marlon's number, trying to belittle his name and worth to a platform like DJ Vlad. But recently, Marlon Wayans sat down with Shannon Sharpe to do an interview that has surpassed over 1.5 million views within 24 hours. Did Vlad make a mistake? What's up, y'all? It's your man Talkers Road Report for the Chick Smooth channel. We gotta talk about this. Vlad does not believe that Marlon Wayans is worth $40,000 and revenue share for an interview, by saying averaging 300,000 views does not warrant a $40,000 paycheck. Someone would respond to Vlad agreeing with him, saying Marlon interviews are great, but for business, that would be really stupid. Vlad will respond saying if Jimmy Kimmel had paid Marlon $40,000 for that interview, he would have had a $39,500 loss, LOL. Which highlights his main point. It's not whether the interview will be great, it's whether there's a return on that investment. Marlon will also respond to a supporter saying, Marlon, you a good one, because Vlad would have to pay me $500,000 for an interview and 55% of all revenue made from the video on all platforms. Now, I don't know who this person is, but that's a ridiculous ask for just about anybody in the world. But Marlon will see that and reply, see, I tried to tell him I was giving him a deal. Oh well, shrug emojis. Then Vlad will see that and post receipts saying, Marlon Wayans found someone with 200 followers to agree with him. LOL. Nobody on earth is going to pay Marlon $40K for an interview when he gets 100K to 300K views on any platform he interviews on. This guy is really delusional. With that tweet, Vlad will post 3 Marlon Wayans interviews, Jimmy Kimmel, Breakfast Club, and The Daily Show, which proves his point, averaging 100 to 300K. But does that mean that's what would have happened if Marlon would have went to Vlad? With how close he was to Tupac and how embedded him and his family has been in the entertainment industry for 30 years. But Marlon saw that tweet and said, you mad? You unprofessional, my guy. If you don't like the number, keep it moving. You look bad. You should fall back. Mad at a black man stating his number, and now you go public and use your platform to try to drag me. I never in my life dealt with this silly negotiating tactic. Because by and large, that's all it is. Vlad is using his public platform to diminish Marlon Wayans' possible price. But Vlad will respond saying, not mad at all. I find all this amusing because you really think that you're worth 40K for an interview. I said there's nobody on earth that will pay you that, and I have yet to be proven wrong. Throwing out a stupid number for an interview is unprofessional, my guy, because your interviews don't even make 5% of that on every platform you do. And bringing up race when there's no mention of it throughout all our discussions show how weak of a man you really are. Marlon will see that and reply, so yes, this has become about race. You trying to turn this into a crabs in a barrel. I see your angle now. I watch you play your hand. You want us to talk crazy, beef and tear each other down while you sit back and make money. Meanwhile, you don't even show your face. Vlad will quickly respond, not only do I show my face, but when I do interviews on the same platform as you, more than twice as many people watch. Here are the actual views when we did the Breakfast Club 1 month apart. You reached your peak 20 years ago and have been on a decline ever since. There's nothing wrong with that, but you seem to think that this is still 2004. I've been dropping facts with actual numbers this entire time, and all you can do is play the lame race card in response. So keep looking in the mirror and lying to yourself about who you think you are. The numbers don't back it up. And that would be the end of civil negotiations, as Marlon Wayans will start with the jokes saying, I see why you don't show your face. It's ugly. That ugly beard don't look real. You look like you're in disguise. It looks like you put it on and off like some Mr. Potato Head. And then Marlon will get some type of serious saying, I'm a legend already, Vlad. My community loves me, but we hate you. F you and that random drum set in the background of that BS set. It's trash. Are you doing your show in a high school music class? Do you have band rehearsals after? And he wouldn't stop there, saying, Vlad, I advise you to leave me the F alone. Your platform is beneath me. Period. Now quit begging. I'm gonna make you regret your false accusations about my peak. 33 years in the game, and I'm just beginning. Watch as I burn your hate like rocket fuel. You a culture vulture. We all know this. And I will tell all my people, don't F with you, period. Don't watch nothing you put out. You feed off dividing and exploiting black people and artists. You are divisive and bad for our community. And then Marlon will show why he believes he's worth being paid for an interview, saying, here's why your platform is beneath me. I am a legend, bro. And that's just the beginning, while showing a picture saying that Marlon Wayans' films have grossed 1.1 billion in domestic box office and nearly 1.8 billion in global box office. And before he sat with Shannon Sharpe, Marlon Wayans would tweet out, black men, stay away from Vlad. He a fed. Listen to his interviews. He's trying to pit us up against each other. He's starting beefs in our community and informing at the same time. This is not an interview, it's an interrogation. It would have been a $40,000 investigation if Vlad would have accepted it, but he didn't. So Marlon went to Club Shay Shay and Shannon Sharpe to tell stories about his life and how impactful his family has been in entertainment. Like how In Living Color was so successful the day of the Super Bowl that the next year, the Super Bowl created the halftime and invited Michael Jackson just to steal their crowd back from In Living Color. Or how the karma around Harvey Weinstein developed on his own without Marlon or his family ever having to take any type of retribution from having their ideas stolen from the production company. And how NBC didn't want John Witherspoon because he was too ghetto, and how as a family they stood up for what they believed in and didn't take the extra money from Fox while they were broke. So having principle stands is not a new thing for Marlon Wayans or the Wayans family. And as the success of the Marlon Wayans sit down with Shannon Sharpe continues, he would post on Instagram saying, someone once laughed at a Marlon Wayans 1.4 million views in 24 hours, that I could only pull 300K views. I guess the juice is worth the squeeze. Wild Child Tour, get your tickets. He will continue sending another sub at Vlad saying, 1 million views in 10 hours. Checkmate, a gentleman's game. Who do you think is right in the situation? Do you think Shannon Sharpe paid Marlon Wayans $40,000 plus revenue to sit down with him? Or was that just a price put on Vlad's platform? Let me know in the comment section. Peace.